Hello agents, I am Matt McCray, agent and success coach here at FEXSuccess.com. Today we're going to do the question of the week. And today's question, or this week's question, is which CRM system should I use to help keep track and grow my business? Okay, we'll get into that right after this. That's a great question. We get asked that an awful lot. So, what CRM is going to be the best CRM system for you to use as an agent to help keep track of your clients and make sure that you're not losing anything in the cracks? And we believe that that is LACRM, as we call it, but it's also known as Less Annoying CRM.com. By far, we've tested a lot of different CRM systems out there, Salesforce's, the Nutshell when it was around, Zoho CRM. We've tested an awful lot of them. And for the price, the affordability that LACRM offers and all of the features and the benefits, we believe that it is the best suited for insurance agents. So let's kind of talk a little bit about why we think it's one of the best ones or is the best one for insurance agents. I'll just kind of go through an outline. So once you've signed up for LACRM, if you decide to sign up for LACRM, once you log in, you're going to have a menu bar that goes across the top. So the first thing on the left is going to be your workspace. Now this gives you a quick glance at today's tasks, calendar. So any tasks or anything that you have on your calendar that you've set up, they're going to appear right there in your workspace. And we're in the workspace all the time. Just keeps us knowing what's going on next. The next tab is going to be contacts. Now within the contacts, you can create different groups. You can attach files. So if you have maybe a lead card or an application that you wrote on this client, you want to keep a record of that. You can just upload it as a PDF or any other type of a file. Maybe it's a picture or whatever. You can upload that right into, and then it's attached to your client all the time. So you can put in custom fields. Now LACRM comes set up with all of the basic fields that you're going to need when you're keeping track of customers and prospects in a CRM system. It's got the name, the email, the phone number, the address, what company do they work for, all of the basics. But LACRM allows you to add as many different fields as you need. So you could put fields in there such as, monthly premium, if they purchased a policy, so that way you can keep track. You can put in like due date of their next premium or what month it gets paid on. So you can put all kinds of different fields that's important to you and your business into the LACRM, right in there with the contacts. You can use the group feature where you can maybe group people into, maybe they're a lead, they're not a client yet, so they'd go into the lead group. And then when you've sold them a policy, you'd move them over to the client group, and now you can sort through all of your contacts based on the group that they're in. So the next tab on there after contacts is going to be the calendar tab. And the calendar is really cool because you can actually sync it up with your Google Calendar. So if you put an appointment into Google on your calendar and your system is synced up, it's going to show that inside of LACRM, and vice versa. If you put an appointment into LACRM on your calendar, it's going to show up on your Google Calendar. So syncs to Google Calendar. Then there's a settings tab, and in the settings tab, that's where you're going to create different, add your fields, create your different groups. It's going to allow you to connect to like MailChimp. That's where you're going to set up your Google Calendar integration. And then it has a help section. The help section is great once you're first getting started. It's going to have a tutorial guide that kind of walks you through how to get it set up, and just does a couple little minute 1 or 2 minute clips on individual topics. So you don't have to watch a 45-minute webinar to learn how to use it. If you've got the basics down and you want to learn how to do something different, then there's just like a 1 or 2 minute video just on that one certain topic that you can watch. Help button also has a feature where you can live chat or send a support ticket into LACRM if you're having an issue. Some of the other cool features, email logging. Now, what email logging is anytime that you send an email to a customer, it can be tracked and logged and tied to that customer right inside of LACRM. So, or a lead, or whatever it is that you're doing. Maybe you're an agency that recruits agents and you want to keep you want to see everything that you've talked about with that agent in the past. If you're following it, if you're using the email logging, every time you send an email to that agent, it's going to appear there in the email log. Another thing is it integrates with MailChimp, and that's what the groups, that's another feature for the groups. What you can do is take your groups. So if you have a group that's prospects and you have their email address, it's going to send anybody in your prospects newsletters or whatever to your prospects. And then you can have another group for people who are, clients. They already purchased a policy. So you'd move them out of the group of prospect, move them into a client, and then you can have an email newsletter that goes out at predetermined times from MailChimp. So email logging, that's a great thing, and merging with MailChimp, that's great. So it's called LACRM, or LessAnnoyingCRM.com. And below this video, I'm going to give you a link to their site where you can actually, anybody who signs up gets 30 days for free. So you can test the system out, you can try it, but if you click on the link that I'm going to provide you, they're going to, since I'm inviting you, they're going to extend your trial period. Instead of 30 days, they're going to give you a 60-day trial period. One other thing I don't think I even mentioned was the cost. The cost of LACRM is so affordable, it's only $10 per month. So $10 per month. Following the link that's below this video, you're going to get 2 months for free just to test it out. So that's it. Great question. Now, if you have any questions that you would like for us to get answered, make sure that you go to our website, FEXSuccess.com. Go to the question of the week, scroll all the way to the bottom of that page, and there's a place that you can enter a question that you might want to get answered. You can video record it, or you can just type your question in, either way. So we encourage you to do that. If you haven't liked our YouTube channel or followed us on YouTube, make sure you do that. Other than that, have a great day and great selling.
You are listening to FEXSuccess.com with your host,
agent and success coach, McCray.
Learn the secrets to final expense sales right here.